So I have a really good idea. I thought it was a really good idea, but apparently it is a little bit controversial, and I want to know what you guys think. So we're going to talk about SNAP, food stamps. And right now, everybody's talking about food stamps because of the government shutdown. Well, the government just opened back up, but everybody was talking about it. And then people are like, oh, we just got our food stamps. And they're showing pictures of all the stuff that they got. And I just think it's absolutely crazy because what was in their carts, you could see these moms that were overweight and they had like Costco big things of chips, juices, Hot Pockets, processed foods. That's the biggest problem that is a problem in America. The fact that we are giving people, overweight people that have multiple kids or people that are on disabilities, because that's mostly what I think of when I think of people on SNAP, is that they are moms with kids and they have disabilities. I mean, there's the occasional, they lose their job and they have to get it temporary. Here we have these kids and they are eating junk food, processed food, and then we're sending them to school and they're hyper, and as Americans, seriously, we do not know how to eat. And I think one of the things that we could do is completely restructure food stamps to where we can get all this junk food off of food stamps. Like, we should not be giving processed foods, chips, sodas. I mean, sodas should never be bought by food stamps, and chips should never be bought by food stamps. And all the processed foods that are the inside of the store really should not be bought if you have food stamps. What I think people should be able to buy on food stamps is the outside of the grocery store. And actually, everybody should not be shopping in the middle of the grocery store. They should always be shopping on the outside of the grocery store. If we could change food stamps to where people would eat healthy, can you imagine the difference that our society would be? Kids would be healthier. Maybe people with disabilities could get healthier, and some people could maybe even heal, because I believe that we can heal if we have the proper diet. I have actually a free video course. If you are interested in this diet and want to learn more, I will put the link in the description below. But that video course talks about doing the morning cleanse in the morning, and then in the evening, staying away from troublemaker foods. And this is what everybody in society really should be doing. And if we are giving free food to people, they shouldn't be eating processed food. And I didn't realize that this was actually very controversial, and I'm guessing maybe because people don't want to give up their junk food. They are used to eating sodas and chips, and if they lose that, their body goes crazy because they're craving it. Now, what do I think should be on food stamps? We talked about the outer edges of the store. So number one, fruits and vegetables. I think that should be the main thing that people get on food stamps, is fruits and vegetables. But I also think that people could get whole foods like whole meats, chicken and meat. And if we could stay within that, fruits, vegetables, whole meats, we would see a world of difference in people's health. People would lose weight, people would be healthier. I mean, here we are giving kids junk food and then paying for their Medicaid, which is free. So they're getting sick, they're going to the doctor. It's just an endless circle that's just not good. Now, I know that most people are not gonna be like, oh yeah, just fruits and vegetables and meat, I can live off that. I need my cheese, and I need my milk, and I need my eggs. I could say maybe that stuff could be on food stamps because it is a whole food, it fills you up. But milk, cheese, eggs, those are not good foods, and those are feeding viruses. If you want to know more, like I said, I have a free video course and it explains all this. But can you imagine the difference in people's attitude if it was like, oh, I have to eat healthy on food stamps and I can't go get my junk food. I can't go get my soda pop and my chips. maybe I should go get a job so I can buy this stuff. You know, maybe I should go get a job working 1 or 2 days a week so I can buy my junk food. Then I think that that's perfectly fine. If you want to spend your money on junk food, go ahead. But I don't think that the government should be giving money to people to be unhealthy and overweight, and it's just a cycle that it's just not a healthy cycle. I mean, moms with kids, how hard is it to make a hamburger at night and steam some vegetables and cut up some fruit and have that as a dinner? They do not need to have Hot Pockets that they put in a microwave that has no nutrition in them. And if you can't do that and you really can't make dinner, then you could get a blender for like $100 and make a smoothie. I mean, I don't like to cook myself, so that's what I do in the morning. I do the morning cleanse, which I talk about in the free video course, which is smoothies. I start my morning with lemon water and then make a smoothie because I don't really want to prepare all this food and do dishes and everything. So I will just make my smoothie and then just get to work, or make my smoothie and then just go on out and do what I need to do. It's very easy, and I think that moms can do this for their kids. And can you imagine the difference that these kids would have if they started every morning with a smoothie instead of a bowl of cereal? Now, I know food stamps is a bigger problem when it comes to areas like food deserts that don't have this food, but I think that is a whole nother problem in itself that needs to be fixed. I mean, we have Amazon, we have online stuff. I don't really know why we can't ship stuff like fruits and vegetables to them. We can ship medicine and stuff, so I don't really know. I know there's a lot of problems that need to be fixed, but I feel like if we got all the junk food off of food stamps, and I know that RFK is currently working on this, but if we could get all those junk foods off and we could focus on whole foods, whole meats, fruits and vegetables, as a society, we would be so much healthier. I would love to know what you guys think. Put it in the comments below.